that balance of in Brené Brown, of course, you quote her in the book, and she's great on this, which is how you are you vulnerable yet not let, I guess, this despair take hold of you. What's that balance of sharing that you're scared yet still taking charge of it and ownership and going through it?
Yeah, that's a great question. And what I find is, and my wife talks about this a lot, we can get addicted to our emotions.
Hmm.
We can get addicted to our feelings. So I think it's in my practice, what I have done is I recognize the feeling. So even today, right? We're so far away from that. 19 years, almost, it's hard to believe that it's been almost 20 years since that event occurred. And I only know it's going to be July 31st is the anniversary, because I remember that because I got a day of healthcare before I
Wow.
had to go sign up for Cobra, even though I asked for more. So, but I think we can get addicted to our emotions.
Hmm.
And as dysfunctional as we know that they may be, we stay stuck, to your point. What I have found, even now, if I am feeling stressed, if I am feeling anxious, if I am feeling uncertain, um, where they grow and where they manifest and where they start to tell dark stories is when I keep them to myself. When I say to my wife, hey, I'm feeling very anxious about this, whether it's something with the business or something with our kids, even though they're all grown and off to their new lives and we're empty nesters. You never stop being a dad. Whatever it is, and I go, hey, I'm feeling anxious or worried or stressed. The moment I expose that verbally, it's like all of the air goes out of that balloon.
Hmm. Hmm.
And it's like, I can now, I just owned it. And it takes all that power of secrecy out of it. And I know that, and now I have someone who knows me intimately to carry that with. And without fail, Alex, for me, it is I voice it. And then that big, scary, dark thing that's causing that stress or causing that angst or whatever, it just becomes much more manageable.
Hmm.
And many times I'll even say, babe, I don't even need you to do anything. I just need to tell you this. And it's like so therapeutic. And if it happens the next day, I do the same thing. The other thing I do is really start to say, what is the worst that will happen?
Hmm.
So you know this, and now your listeners will. I'm talking to you from our RV. We full-time RV. And for me to sell our home in Colorado to RV, it was a big step. And my wife just said, okay, let's play worst that can happen. We sell the house in Colorado, we move into an RV. Month and a half in, we absolutely hate it. The worst thing that happens is we sell the RV and we move back into a house,
Correct.
right? Doesn't seem so bad. And I think sometimes we paint these pictures in our heads of all of these horrible, awful things that are going to occur. When if we really stop and think about what is the worst thing that can happen to us, that worst thing really isn't that bad. It's survivable.
Hmm.
And I look at 20 years ago to now where I've come in my career and in my life. I don't think I'd be here if it wasn't for that event.